I played 6 matches with this deck and I went undefeated. There are so many layers to this deck, the tactics, the synergy. It's just a really fun deck and I really hope you guys enjoy trying it out. Now I do put out Pokemon Pocket content every day, if not every second day. So if you do enjoy this video, please do not forget to like it, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell for future videos and enjoy the video. So I call this deck Angry Birds. Every Pokemon in this deck is a bird. Hitmonlee could be a bird, okay? So the deck consists of 2 Hitmonlees, 1 of each Pidgey, 1 of each Pidgeotto, and 1 of each Pidgeot. We have 2 Aerodactyls, and we have the 2 old Ambs to go with it. For supporters, we do have Sabrina and Professor Oak. I'm running 1 Sabrina and 2 Oaks. Sabrina is optional. You can swap it out if you would like because we do have a drive of Pidgeot. But with the way this deck works, I think it's important to have 1 Sabrina because you won't always get the drive of Pidgeot. Sometimes you might run the EX. Sometimes you might get both. For item cards, we have 1 Poker Flute, which again is to supplement Pidgeot EX's damage. We have the 2x speeds and 2 Pokeballs. You do not need Leaf with this deck because there are no 2 retreat cost Molins. Everything is a single retreat cost, so 2x speeds is sufficient. Now, the synergies of the Pokemon in this deck is what I really like because there are synergies and there are some contradictions in the way they operate, but it actually works so well. So the ideal starting mon is Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee does 30 damage of Stretch Kick to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Now, your first thought might be, well, actually, that's kind of counterintuitive to Pidgeot EX because Pidgeot EX relies on more bench Pokemon to do more damage because Scattering Cyclone does 80 plus 20 for every bench Pokemon. But at the same time, we do have the Poker Flute to bring any defeated Pokemon back, so we can get a point and also still trigger the additional damage of Pidgeot through the Poker Flute. At the same time, we have the Drive of Pidgeot variant, which might come down instead. Now, with the Drive of Pidgeot, we can forcibly swap the on-field and bench Pokemon, so we can be chipping the bench Pokemon or chip the on-field, force them onto the bench, and either finish them off and vice versa. So we have a lot of flexibility between Hitmonlee and Pidgeot and the alternating of Pokemon. We can pick and choose which targets we want to hit. And an additional layer of synergy is that we have Aerodactyl. If Aerodactyl was built on our bench as well, we have Primeval Law. So Primeval Law can prevent anything on the field in the active position from evolving. By having Hitmonlee and putting the pressure on, you can basically force them to bring Pokemon onto the field, but if that Pokemon comes onto the field, they actually can't evolve it. So there's a lot of tactical play here and a lot of pressure you can put on between Hitmonlee and Aerodactyl. And by the same token, with Hitmonlee and Pidgeot, and if you happen to have all 3, even better. And then for the games where that's not quite working out and you need big damage, Pidgeot EX is there to come in. Pidgeot EX with a fully loaded bench does 140 damage and it also has the bulk at 170 HP that you need to defeat some of those scary mons like your Mewtwo EXs, your Charizards, those bigger hitting mons. Granted, Charizard would one-shot. There's just so much to talk about in the way this deck works. I think the best way is just to get into some games so you can see it in action. Now, I played 6 games and I went undefeated. And some of these matches were over so quickly just because of the serious field control this deck does have. It's actually just so fun to play. I like the synergies in this deck quite a bit. Aerodactyl preventing evolutions forces them to put their mons on the bench. You've got Hitmonlee who can then hit mons on the bench. And then you've got Pidgeot if you use the non-EX version, which can drive them on and off field. Like it's kind of a fun concept. Let's just see it in practice. All right, Pidgey start, pretty weak starting hand, but we do have the Amber, the Oak, and the Pokeball. So, you know, we are pretty light on basics in this deck though. So hopefully we can draw into maybe an early Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is actually really good against Marshadow, I've noticed, because once it goes to the bench, like you can just kick it and it takes 3 turns to take it out. If they have potions, okay, but right, Kangaskhan, interesting. Okay, so this is a bizarre variation of the deck, I guess. Early Pidgeot is nice. We're gonna Amber down. We're gonna Ball before we Oak here. We are chasing Hitmonlee. Okay, perfect. Oh, that's fucking really good. Okay, we're just gonna go on the Pidgey here just because we kind of have to. Just get 10 damage into Marshadow. I assume he's probably gonna X speed or Leaf into Kanga. If Kanga could one tap us with a double heads, so we'll see what happens here, but leave it to fate a little bit. Look, if he takes the Pidgey out, it's like not even the end of the world. I'll just start feeding Aero, but we'll have to take out the Marshadow, so it's kind of a bit of a weird one, but we do have the Sabrina, so if he doesn't put down anything else, we can kind of get this W with Sabrina, so we'll see how we go. All right, no, okay, cool. We live a turn, that's fine. Perfect. Optimal. What I'm going to do is get the Leon and start kicking. That's definitely the best play here. All right, even better. So Aero comes down, which is really good for us. Put a second old Amber down for some Sabrina protection. Energy into Lee. We'll X-Speed off. I mean, just because we can still use this Pidgey. We get Lee down. We get some damage into Marshadow, which is good. Because this guy's obviously going for like the Kanga into like, I don't know, probably just Revenge. I don't know. He might be running something else. Maybe he's running Aero too. I don't know. But at the moment, I think this is a good setup for us. I really like this combo though. Like the Stretch Kick plus the Evolution Cuck, plus the like Pidgeot Drive Off. This is a dual deck, obviously. We have Pidgeot and Pidgeot EX. Like the flexibility is crazy. Because Pidgeot EX has that massive HP pool, so right, one heads or no heads would be sick here. That's really good. I mean, we might get into concede territory if homie doesn't get any damage down to me, but that's fine. I'm gonna double arrow. Might as well get him a little bit scared here. All right, we can start feeding arrow now, which is really good. We can just keep kicking. And then next turn, like I could potentially Sabrina switch in arrow, then I'll have to potentially lose a point with hitmonlee. So we'll see how we go here. Yeah, okay. That sells it. So next turn, basically, we just switch in arrow, Sabrina, and we just. Okay, they're doing my job for me. That's fine. I don't know why you do that switch. If they Sabrina me, which they can't, they've leafed, you know, like, I don't know. Weird maneuver. Oh, now we're just in a ridiculously strong position. This is pretty much just straight in the arrow, take out Marshadow. Yeah, no worries, honestly. So no worries about revenge. We're chilling. Marshadow's down. Kanga, 1 energy comes in. We've got 2 arrows to pivot through. Like, yeah, I don't know. Looking pretty likely for us. I don't know what their deck is. You know, they're halfway through this turn, so if we don't see other basic go down, like, I actually don't know what this deck is. Is it just Marshadow Kangas? Marowak EX. Okay. Marshadow, okay. Weird deck. I'm just going to Sabrina the Cubone in and take it out. This is probably the concede, I would say. I really like this fucking deck, man. This is fun. This was an interesting cook. Like, I've been trying to make a good Pidgeot EX deck that wasn't just like the Druddigan. And I think hitmonlee Aerodactyl is kind of cool. I appreciate a player that doesn't just concede though, because there's always like a win con coming up, but you know, this is probably a concede at this point, but I respected the play to this point. I respected going for the Marowak. And if we didn't have Sabrina, like maybe it would have been good, you know, like, but yeah, good game. Good game. Honestly, really enjoyed that. Green with a profile picture of blue. Weird champ. Turn 1, okay, that's fine. Starting Pidgeot, Aerodactyl, cool. Just need to draw in a fossil, please. I didn't see what we're versing. Dude, give me hitmonlee. Give me hitmonlee, dude. All right, we probably need to draw into Pidgeot EX here. Probably need the Pidgeot EX so we can take a revenge. Not a great start. These draws are a little bit orkies. Let's just get some early chip damage down. He should put Marshadow number 2 down, not the primary one. Or he might put the primary one down. No, okay, cool. Let's get some free chip in. Because then if hitmonlee does come in, we can use it. We are not getting the best draws thus far, though. I mean, we can get our Pidgeot down, which is fine. Standard Pidgeot is what, 130? I mean, we could still work with that. Especially with Drive Off. In fact, that's actually really good. Because if Drive Off happens... Okay, I think this is actually pretty good. Pidgeot's actually pretty nice here. What we're going to do is just take one of the Marshadows out, tank the second one, and go for it. You know, they can't do anything, right? Like, one revenge won't kill us. We take the second one out. We get hitmonlee as well. Like, dude, that's nice. Honestly, we just go for it. Even if the second one revenges us for 100, it's fine. We'll take him out. That was actually a very bad decision by them. They definitely should have let me kill the second Marshadow first. But I mean, I can pretty much X speed into hitmonlee as well. Like, I got options here. That's fine. Like, he goes for the 40 damage. Honestly, I'm gonna do it just to be a pest because it's fucking hilarious. I could nearly go for like the drive off again. That's actually probably better. Because then I can just kill the bench one. That's actually even better. Wait, this is so good. This is fantastic. And then I can just kill the bench Marshadow. Second one will kill me. But then I can kill it with Pidgeot. Dude, this is peak. Oh, I'm loving this. Wow, this is great. This is fucking fantastic. Okay, RIP Marshadow number 1. He's going to revenge me, then I kill him with Pidgeot, and then it's what, Druddigan? And he's not running multi-energy, so it's a Machamp deck. Okay. Alright, so like 07's here to Marshy, but to hitmonlee rather. We get the point on the Marshadow, and then it's pretty much just down to what? He gets maybe a Machoke next turn. There's the fossil, that's huge. Alright, so we go fossil, and then we go into hitmonlee, because what's this going to do is he's going to be forced. I can drive off Machop on field every time so he can't Evo. So this is actually fucking hilarious. Dude, this is hilarious. This is so good. This is so good. Because once arrow goes down, dude. Once arrow goes down. Oh, this is fantastic, man. I'm really enjoying this deck. Hey, buddy, on your bed. I got an angry dog. I'm really enjoying this deck. And I've only played 2 games with it. Also, I mean, against Marshadow was kind of hilarious because I did kind of build this a little bit with Marshadow in mind. Like, if Machoke goes down next turn, man, we just drive it on field. You can see, dude, this deck is sick. I'm so happy with this. Turn 2, nice, let's go. Okay, Pidgeotto. Cool. We ever seen... Is Petalil in vogue at the moment? I played a few games earlier today, and I feel like I versed Petalil again. Maybe it's just the thing. Superior and Lilligant seems like extreme overkill in the same deck, but sure. How much energy could you possibly need? Maybe they want like a 50 coin Celebi. We've got our high energy cost. I mean, there's no point hitting Petalil. It's going to heal back to 10. I don't really want to burn an early X speed for no reason, so I think we'll just call this here. Start building the bench, Pidgeotto. I mean, Pidgeotto does good damage with this particular Pidgeotto does good damage. Hey, they're loading their bench for me, which is good. Only problem, okay, that's actually really good. So that buys me a turn, because if Petalil comes down next turn, now they can't kill me, which is nice. Could Sabrina me, but, you know. I mean, we're kind of in a crappy spot either way if we don't draw Pidgeot. Pidgeot non-EX isn't going to do much for us either, unfortunately. Lilligant going down is going to suck though. Okay, no Lilligant. That's good. Oh, never mind. Maybe they have Lilligant that is had superior too. If they got both, that's rough for me. No, okay, cool. That would have been such a perfect start for them. If they had Lilligant there, holy crap. Kick-ins here. All right. So I think what we do here is start getting some damage, into Celebi, just in case we are forced to rely on non-EX Pidgeot, just depending how this goes. I mean, they do have like Erica probably to mitigate whatever we do to it, but still worth it. Pidgeot EX coming out, we were in a 6 spot, but, you know. I'm going to keep kicking it. Okay. Interesting. Just keep kicking. I mean, that's fine. Down to 70. Oh, we just need a draw. I mean, we've got both our Oaks to come, and we've got 2 Pidgeots. So, and Aerodactyl. Literally 5 cards of our last 10 that will help us. 5 of the last 10 will win us this game. We draw Aero, Celebi dies. If we draw Pidgeot, Celebi dies. If we draw the other Pidgeot, Celebi dies. If we draw Oak, we have a good chance of drawing into those cards. Like, if we draw Pokeball next turn, that will be such a slap in the face. Dude, Homie nearly got 6 out of 6. That's crazy. All right. Cheeky 250. I mean, we can just go... We got an X speed, so it doesn't really matter what we put out. All right, there it is. Nice. So we can X speed into second Pidgeotto. And this should just be GG's now. Hello, it is me. Like, we had such a high chance of drawing one of our win cons there. Such a high chance of just drawing one of our win cons. We just needed one of them to happen. Nice. All right, Celebi goes down, and that's GG's, because no matter what they do next turn, there's no way they can tank 120 with anything they're doing. Lilligant comes down, can't do anything to me. Delmise can't do anything to me. This should be a clean GG's. Good game, my friend. Just because I'm toxic, no more max damage. Just because I'm toxic. You know? Oh, damn. I pushed my luck a little bit there. Nice, dude. 3 in a row. Damn, this... I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this deck. We didn't really get into the tech there, but I think the hitmonlee pressure was quite good because it forced Celebi out earlier. We had most of the stuff we needed in the back end of our draws, and we still did pretty well. Reversing the Sun Gold Ra. Okay. Pika deck. Okay. I mean, this will be interesting because obviously, like, Aero is fantastic against it. Hitmonlee is fantastic against it. Well, not really. Hitmonlee does typeless damage technically because it's not classified as fighting, right? Shit, this is so awkward. I'm just gonna do it. I don't want the prospect of like his Zapdos setting up easily and for free. I'd rather take a hit from, and also same damage. And I know he can literally end the game right now, turn 1 if he has Giovanni. All right. Yeah, see, there's gonna straight build their Zapdos. But we can kill the Magnemite next turn. If he does switch it in, so we can just drive off with Pidgeot again. So, yeah, I mean, having this Pidgeot early is not too bad here. It's going to be hard to win this unless we draw the fossil really quickly. Dude, that promo Pikachu, like, I like it, but I also don't like it. I think I like everything but the Pika. I mean, a Pidgeot EX here would... Okay. Not great. If I drive... I think driving is my best play. If he brings Zappy in, that'll be nice, because then we can still win if he just rolls 2 heads, because I can take him out the following turn. Okay, interesting choice. I mean, it's the best play, right? If he's going to land 3 heads, he's going to land 3 heads. If he's going to land 2 heads plus Giovanni, hey, props to him. But this is a pretty awkward start for us, so we're just going to play to our the hand we've been dealt, which is 2 Aerodactyl EXs and no fossils. But Zapdos does kind of check fighting decks, I guess, because he is weak to electric. This is interesting for us because Raichu's less scary if he's got no energies available. Okay. Nice. Okay. That's good. We get 2 points off Zappy, and then he's going to have nothing set up unless he rolls... Dude, I think we've actually checked him here. We've actually checked him. The only way he won this game is if he brought Eevee in and continuous stepped 3 heads. Which, hey, he could have probably done. GG's. Nice. That worked. I mean, that wasn't a demonstration of the whole deck, I guess, because really just counted him with Pidgeot. But hey, Pidgeot is a great card. In isolation, it can do work. I think it was the wrong choice. They made the wrong choice, definitely, by bringing Zapdos in there and letting me get the 70 into it. I'd say that was probably a misplay. They were better off feeding me the point. But, I mean, I understand why they did it. But yeah, probably a misplay by them. All right. Was this game 5? Facing Mewtwo, I'm guessing? Okay, this will be a fun test. Turn 1 again? Oh, come on, dude. All right, get the Amber down. I mean, decent starting hand this time in terms of, like, actually getting our Oak and a Pokeball. No Hitmonlee. Probably worth getting the second Pidgey down. All right, let's just go straight here into the Oak, obviously. Got the arrow. Okay, that's nice. Probably just gonna have to go aggressive here, I would say, with the Aerodactyl. It's probably the move. It just depends what they do. Wow, okay. If they've got no other Psychics in their hand, that's a pretty unlucky slab. Back-to-back unlucky slabs would be hilarious. Wow, okay. I mean, that's why you don't blind slab, man. That is why you just don't blind slab, you know? I mean, we do have a disadvantage from a turn perspective, I guess. That's one thing to consider. But hey, we'll just get Aero going. We should get our 80 down before they genome hacking. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. We'll win the race, but Budding Expeditioner. Mewtwo EX coming down will be interesting. Fine, we're going to X-Speed out. I mean, hey, if he's not putting anything else down, this is a 2-turner for Mew. Even with a potion, this is a 2-turner. So it's 80 down. They must just have, like, the most bricked draws. Or they're doing this on purpose? I don't know. But I mean, 2 slabs. No other basics. The routes comes down. That's fine. I mean, I'll just Sabrina it back in. It's going to be hard for them to pull it back from here. Budding? Okay, that's fine. What I'll do is, if he puts the Mew back down, we'll just Sabrina it back on. Bring the Mew back, get another 80 into it. It's fine, because... You can see it, yeah. GG's. Nice. Clean. Clean. All right, let's get another one going. These wins are too quick. This deck is really good. I was, like, not thinking it would be this good. It's, like, it's so good. Like, Hitmonlee is useful. We have a lot going on from, like, a Pokemon and draw perspective, so I guess getting bricked could happen, but it happens with every deck anyway. Like, that person had a pretty tough time, and that was probably just a standard Mewtwo EX deck, so... I'm feeling pretty good, man. Those last 2 games didn't even get their decks going, so... All right, turn 1. All right, Hitmonlee start, water deck. All right, we're just going to hope they put down multiple. How many cards are you putting down, sir? Carp bench, Magikarp. Be a Gyarados deck, come on. Let's see what happens here. All right, well, I mean, Carp's getting kicked if he doesn't draw bloody... If he doesn't draw Gary quickly, I'm kicking the shit out of that Carp. That said, though, like, you know, Articuno can do work on its own. I mean, he can't Evo this turn anyway, so... Yeah, I mean, this is his bloody Hail Mary, right? Nice. Is that a concede, or are you going to keep playing? You can never tell with these Articuno Misty players sometimes. All right. We take Carp out for an early point. That's sick. And we need to get some draws because... nice, that's really good. Because Articuno can still turf through us pretty easily. And we're going to drive off Pidgeot as well. Cool. All right, see you later, Carp. Thank you for the point. Nice. All right, so second energy into Artie next turn. That's 40. We get Aero down, energy into him. We get drive off Pidgeot. We can drive off into one of the other mons. That delays them a turn unless they want to burn an X speed or a leaf. Hey, man, I think we can control this game pretty well. I think we can definitely control this game pretty well here. 40 down, that's fine. I mean, I don't mind, like, I really, it doesn't matter if we sack Hitmonlee. Waiting for opponent to return. Please don't quit. I hate it when people quit, dude. Don't. This is going to be such a fun game, man. Do not quit on me. All right, I think they're back. Good. We're going to kick the built up Articuno to get some damage into it. Make it easy for Aero to take it out. Okay, hopefully we can burn a turn here. If they don't have an X speed or a leaf, we can force it like an energy burn into Articuno to take the kill. Then we get the Ascendancy because Aerodactyl comes on. The amount of times I've been like, I've lost this game and then I still pull it back. I get like that one card, that one draw that changes the game. All right, there's the leaf. All right. That's 10 splash into Aero. That's fine. I hit Articuno. Okay, if we can, dude, if we can pull another Hitmonlee, drive off won't really help me too much. Oh, actually, if I drive off into second Articuno, the chance they have another leaf is very slim. Get the damage down here. I think that's still probably the best play. It's me for another 80. He's got nothing on his field that can kill me unless he rolls another Misty. So we'll be on 50. Unless he does happen to have a Giovanni, his second Articuno can take me out. Pidgeot is going to be our savior. That's fine. You're probably going to help me if anything. If you give me another like Hitmonlee or something. Nice. Perfect. I'll take it. Are you going to go for that? There's no way you go for a Chatot. You get the damage down. There's no way you go for the Chatot. There's no way you are doing this. Why would you have red carded me then? Yeah, I'm going to kill the Chatot and just kick the Articuno on the bench. Like, GG's. The Hitmonlee came out and they saw it and they knew. GG's. Dude, I love this combo so much. This is such a good combo. What's up, guys? It's me, Mochi. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so I can eat.